Hello, everyone. Welcome. Happy Halloween Eve whenever you're watching this. Got my Canadian tuxedo on. And probably, if you have to explain your Halloween costume, it's probably not a very good one, but I'm a Canadian. Anyway, one of the trappings that I kind of often fall victim to in this class is being a little bit too casual about how things get turned in, and that's because I don't want to stress you guys out about a class that's theoretically an elective, but then also it probably doesn't help you guys much because it's this constant question mark of like, how do I turn stuff in? So that's really what today is like, okay, let's set the record straight. This is exactly how we're going to turn stuff in, so that way it kind of eliminates some of the confusion for you guys. Here's what we're talking about, okay? We've got two different types of assignments. We've got our mundane, like kind of like Google Doc type assignments, and then we've got our video assignments. And that's really what it's going to come down to, is those two types of things that you're going to have to turn in. The mundane and the routine, the Google Doc stuff, you're going to submit a link to me on a Google form. But I have to have sharing permissions, or I have to be able to see that. And if you just share with me a document every single time, it's going to just absolutely blow up my email. So let's go ahead and take a look over here and show you exactly how I do with my freshmen. If you had me as a freshman, this is going to look pretty familiar. And for the rest of you, it's just kind of a good, convenient way without having to share documents with me every time. Anyway, let's dive over to Google Drive. So here we are in Drive. We're going to select New Folder, and we'll call this Multimedia. You can also call it AME. You can call it Film. Whatever you want. All right, so here's our folder. I'm going to come up here. There we go. I'm going to share this document. Okay, share it with me. So LREI, I guess spell my name correctly. All right, share it with me. It's LREILLY. I don't know who this dude is. It's definitely lriley@guhsd.net. There we go. You can do me a favor. Look at this. See where it says notify people? I don't need to be notified. So you can turn that off and hit share. Make sure I'm the editor as well. Okay, so from there, you'll have this folder that's shared with me. So anytime you drag and drop something into that folder, it's going to be automatically shared with me. There'll be a little warning says, hey, you sure want to share this with people? And the answer is yes, you do want to share it with me. Okay, so now we got our, let's get a sample document going. Okay, let's pretend we want to share this document with me. This is one of your mundane routine assignments. Here's the process. You ready? Drag and drop into that folder. By doing so, it's automatically shared with me. Let me say that again. By doing so, it's automatically shared with me, so you don't have to share it anymore. Come on in here. Select it. Don't open, just select. Click the link icon. Get link. Copy. Do you need to change anything in here? Nope, because it's automatically shared with me. Jump over to the website, multimedia, assignment submissions. You'll click edit your response. I have not submitted one, so here we are. And then you can paste it to any one of the assignments. You can paste it like so. That is Command or Control V. You ought to know that by now. And submit, and life is good. All right, that's your mundane routine stuff. Let's talk about your portfolio. So you guys, the vast majority of you guys have a Google Sites website. Some of you guys have Wix. I think those are the two options that I've seen so far. So let's go ahead and edit this. Let's pretend like this is my digital portfolio. I'm going to create a new page down here at the bottom. I'll call this film or multimedia, whatever you want, and click done. Here it is. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of create a feed or a stream, if you will, right here on this one film page. So if you've got something to upload, so let's say that we're dedicated to this YouTube thing. So here's my first project. Here we are. All right, there's my first project. If I wanted to, I could even add a blurb over here. There we go. Blurb. Blurb. What is a blurb? It's just a quick write-up about what the project is, your inspiration, a reflection on what you learned. You know, things like that. I think we'll probably get into doing that more often, having some type of write-up that goes along with your film. Okay, you got two options. So there's your first film. You can add a divider right here, and there's a divider like so. It's a nice thin line. If you wanted to, you could also just create a text box. This creates a little bit more bold of a divider. You could also even add a title here. Okay, something like that. And then you go to your next project. Drop it over on that side. So basically what we're going to do is create a feed that looks something like this. Great option here. I think this will end up looking really good. This is the only place I'm going to grade your films. Okay, so what you need to do is make sure that you've embedded your film correctly so that I can see it directly on your digital portfolio. On that same note, you need to make sure that your digital portfolio is turned in, because anytime I'm going to grade one of your film assignments, it's going to be on your digital portfolio. Okay, that's your two types of assignments: your boring stuff, your Google Docs stuff that goes into this Google form, and then your film projects that go on your digital portfolio. That's it. Okay, so hopefully I clarified some things. I'll post due dates for any and all assignments, projects, film projects, and routine assignments directly on that calendar, so you know when they're due. And hopefully this clarifies some things. Have a great weekend. Have a great Halloween. What you can of it. Make the best of what you can. And yeah, thanks for watching. Namaste.